It's time for the NFL recap with Donald Mutombo. Rap. This week in the NFL, if your team was a bird, most likely their wings crumbled. The only bird that survived was the Philadelphia Eagles, who flew into Denver to play the Broncos, who are supposed to be horses. But the Eagles crushed the horses and turned them into ponies. Rap. The following birds went down. We're going to start off with the Baltimore Ravens, who flew into Miami to play the Dolphins, who I'm not sure if these animals are fish, mammals, goats, or dogs. But the Dolphins crumbled over the birds of Ravens and turned them into Thanksgiving dinner. Dolphins 22, Ravens 10. Rap. The next birds to go down with the Atlanta Falcons, who flew into Dallas to play Prescott and his Cowboys homies, who crumbled over the Falcons into a bunch of bitches. Atlanta 3, Cowboys 43. Rap. The next birds to go down with the Arizona Cardinals, who did not have to fly anywhere. They welcomed in the Carolina Panthers and a surprise return of Cam Newton, who's been MIA fucking bitches. Welcome him back to the team, and he crumbled over the Arizona Cardinals and scored a touchdown. Arizona Cardinals 10, Carolina Panthers 34. Rap. The last bird to go down was the Seattle Seahawks, who welcomed back their quarterback, Russell Wilson, who was out with a broken hand. Or was it a finger? Or was it a thumb? I'm not sure what it was, but he was home for a few weeks making love to Sierra and taxing her ass like the government. He returned back to work. He entered back into Green Bay Packers, the land of Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Immunization to COVID. Aaron has been home with COVID, treating himself with his own medication. He came back to work, and like a good neighbor, State Farm was there for Aaron, not for Russell Wilson. Rap. There's a lot to do. Yeah. Speaking of broken wings, the New York Jets welcome in Buffalo, but they didn't have enough money to pay their bills. Buffalo 45, Jets 17. Rap. Speaking of paying bills, the Los Angeles Chargers, who usually like to charge everybody for their bills, welcome in Minnesota. And there was a family member named Cousins. That's right, Kirk Cousins had other intentions. Cousins got together with his grandfather, his uncle, his nephews, and neighbors. And they all attacked the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers 20, Vikings 27. Rap. Speaking of family members, Uncle Tom Brady flew into Washington, D.C., the home of a team that has no name. But yesterday they made a name for themselves. Washington, D.C. 29, the Buccaneers 19. Rap. In my village, Chiefs are always respected. Chiefs 41, Raiders 14. The Jaguars need to be removed out of the zoo. Jaguars 17, Colts 23. The color of doo-doo is brown. Brown 7, Patriots 45. Rap. The most interesting game of the weekend was the Lions going into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. And it started to snow. The Steelers' backup quarterback, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, fought all he could fight. And they fought for a tie. A tie is not a good feeling. A tie game is like making love all day, and you don't come at all. Rap. Speaking of coming, or sperm, the Saints' backup quarterback, Trevor Seaman, went into Tennessee to fight the Titans. Tighten him up. And Seaman had a shortcomings to winning the game. Saints 21, Titans 23.